Thanks for dropping in, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you one tough pig to nail down. You've been picking at me like some kind of maggot. First you go up to Harlem and kill one of the brothers, and that disturbed me. But then you go and steal this valuable young lady from my good friend, Dr. Kananga. Now, old Kananga, he believes in all that card crap. I mean, he's mad.
Well, possession being 9 points of the law, I would say Kananga is your problem, huh? Thank you. In fact, if I were you, I'd watch my step from now on.
Yeah, well, you just let me handle our business with the man. I got my own plans for you, baby. But first, there's one little question that he wants answers for.
In that case, you better ship me back to the island and let him ask in person. I'm not in the habit of giving answers to lackeys.
You damn lucky you got an air left to hear the question with. Which is, did you mess with that?
That's between Solitaire, myself, and Kananga. I'll tell him when I see him.
You ain't gonna see the sunlight unless you answer me.
I had no idea you were so frightened of him.
Did you touch her?
When I see Kananga.
Right.
Quite revealing. Kananga, poppy grower in thousands of acres of well-camouflaged fields protected by the voodoo threat of Baron Sandy. And as Mr. Big, distributor and wholesaler through a chain of Philly-of-Soul restaurants.
Wholesale? Sell heroin for money?
My apologies, I'm sure you simply give it away.
Excellent, Mr. Park. That's precisely what I intend to do. 2 tons of it, to be exact. When entering into a fiercely competitive field, one finds it advisable to give away free samples. Man or woman, black or white, I don't discriminate.
2 tons of heroin with a street value well over $1 billion, nationally distributed free. Well, that should make a certain group of families rather angry, wouldn't you say?
Angry? Why, my dear Mr. Bond, it'll positively drive them out of their minds and subsequently out of the business.
Quite ingenious. A sort of junkie's welfare system.
Well, merely until the number of addicts in the country has doubled, shall we say. Then I will begin to market that acreage that you blundered into the other day. That heroin will be very expensive indeed, leaving myself and the phone company the only 2 going monopolies in this nation for years to come.
And here I thought it was Solitaire did the fortune telling.
Let's hope for both your sakes she still can. The question still stands, Mr. Bond, asked by the gentleman concerned. Did you touch her?
Well, it's not the sort of question a gentleman answers.
Well, having set the example, I don't expect Miss Solitaire to be any less the lady. By the way, that's a particularly handsome watch you're wearing, Mr. Bond. May I see it, please?
You'll forgive me if I don't get up. Butterhook.
D. On the first wrong answer from Miss Solitaire, you will snip the little finger of Mr. Bond's right hand. Starting with the second wrong answer, you will proceed to the more vital areas. Solitaire, my dear, I want you to listen to me very carefully. On the back of Mr. Barnes' watch, the registration number 3266. Do I speak the truth?
You speak the truth.
Well, if nothing else, at least I have laid your fears to rest. My compliments on a splendid operation. There is one thing, however,
Whisper.
Take him to the farm.
When do we start back?
Soon, Solitaire. Soon. Solitaire, why? I treated you well, you lied for nothing.
I didn't understand what you...
Mr. Barnes, watch, my dear. I gave you every break possible. You had a 50-50 chance. You weren't even close.
I had no choice. Please believe me. The gods.
When the time came, I myself would have given you love. You knew that. You knew that! There's only one proper way to deal with this. And one proper time.